I'm your host, Flea.
Let's get it.
With my two co-hosts,
We back.
Haas and Isaiah Z Station. Let's
get it, y'all.
Financial literacy and community action told through the perspectives of today's premier athletes, musicians, and actors, and anybody that has a couple jewels to drop. I hope you enjoy it. Beloved. Let me talk to you. Beloved Talk Podcast.
Let's get it.
Let me talk to you. Beloved, let me talk to you. Beloved, let me talk to you.
Check it.
Yeah. Okay.
Nigga Hunter was in the building early.
Yeah. You know the numbers start going up as soon as we come on.
Beloved.
Howcito, what's the deal, baby?
What's good? We back. We haven't been here for like a month.
But we got a whole bunch of stuff lined up for him, though. You heard?
Big facts. And we got
we had to fall back and recuperate. How you feeling, big bro?
I'm good, man. Like I told Chris, I got my second shot today.
Oh, where you got it?
Yeah, this earlier at 11 o'clock. So
you falling a victim, beloved.
No judgment.
He's falling a victim, beloved. If y'all don't know, we're gonna let this beautiful lady in the right-hand corner introduce herself. I think she's gonna take day and timeline spot.
Yeah.
Because I'm not feeling them right now.
Yeah, where are they? Where's Tia? Where's Tia? Shout out to Hunter Scott in the building early. Beloved, what's good?
You know the vibes.
I am Crystal Shaniece Roman. I am the CEO and founder of the Black Latina Movement, which is a theater and film production company in New York City that is to help give roles for writers, producers, directors in front of the camera and behind the camera, actresses in New York City, people of color, women of color, Black Latinas, Black women, Latinas, in a place that we didn't always have a voice. We didn't always have a platform. And so I'm going on my 14th year. My shows have been off Broadway, have been nationally toured. I've performed at the Smithsonian. So I'm happy to be here. Of course, I gotta flex a little bit. Why not?
Yeah,
you don't work that hard for nothing. I need my roses now.
Exactly.
We like to give
it. Exactly. That was life flex right there. Keep on going.
That's nothing, Mike.
College tours, all of that.
Yeah.
It don't stop.
It don't stop. But I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be a female co-host. Sometimes the boys need a little female flavor to little dabble it in, so I'm happy.
We need a lot of it.
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it today. We're gonna get to it today because this is our first episode with Just Us. So y'all gonna get real in tune with the personalities of the beloveds, man. Yo, Haas, get into the sponsors so we can get spicy.
Yo, what's good? Good. We got our sponsors. Before we get into our beloved talk, and let me get my notes. I had it up. I thought I had it up. But Beloved Talk Podcast, our sponsors, Leopold Jacobs, 1983, a lifestyle brand for your upperly mobile business professional. Hit the website and find something you love. We have Made in Norfolk, the official Made in Norfolk apparel. Hit them up at madeinaparel.com. It's on the ticker right here. Shout out to Amir. You know what I mean? Shout out to the 10th Clothing. Zay, he's a part of that brand, 10 Toes Down. And I'm going to read this. W.E.B. Du Bois believed in a talented 10 of Black men that would arise to become thought leaders and cultural missionaries, creating the next generation of exceptional men. We created the 10th Clothing brand so that every Black man can feel empowered. We see the excellence in all Black men and want to encourage them. Oh, I thought something went down. Not only to see it in themselves, but also to encourage others to do the same by creating a clothing brand that seeks to empower. Wait, my bad, Fleet went out. That seeks to empower every man to be his most exceptional self. We hope to strengthen the bonds of our community, providing an aesthetic, style, and quality clothing that every man can feel proud to wear. So shout out to 10th Clothing. We also have the Culture Pivot.
We still waiting for our package too from the 10th Clothing.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. And for the Culture Pivot, redefining urban identity one individual at a time. The culturepivot.com provides a platform of information and inspiration for brothers and sisters to pivot in the right direction when concerning health and business. You can check them out on IG at Facebook. IG and Facebook at The Culture Pivot. Shout out to Vegan Mike and Jasmine Ray of the Culture Pivot, and that's our sponsors, y'all. So
you gonna do the episode of all the sponsors coming soon too, y'all. Y'all gonna get a face and y'all gonna get backstories on all the sponsors because they got some dope stories too, especially Vegan Mike.
Oh yeah,
he got
Vegan
a dope
Mike.
story. He has a dope story, and
Shout
that's a Staten Island native right there. That's a super dope story, man. But how y'all feeling though, bro?
I'm good. You know what I mean?
I'm good.
Yo, bro, it's crazy. Y'all see that Osaka, the tennis shorty? How you feel about that, son? You would have did that, or is this another Kaepernick conversation? I would have talked for the bag.
I didn't correlate that, but that's a good way to spin it. But give some backstory on it real quick. You know what I mean?
She basically, Osaka is how you say her name, right?
Yeah. I think no, that's her last name. Her first name is Naomi.
Okay, cool. Okay, the shorty Naomi. So she's the shorty that beat Serena and Venus. No, she beat Serena last year. 16. Awesome, amazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Amazing young lady. She's Haitian and Chinese, right?
Yeah, she's Haitian and Asian. Yeah.
Haitian and Asian.
I don't know what kind of Asian, so you gotta be cultured, brother.
Asian in there,
you gotta be specific.
We don't know what kind of Asian.
So she was on tour, and I think it's like mental health problems. I guess she didn't want to conversate with the press, and she felt like she didn't have to. So like the tennis agents or the tennis company, I don't know what's it called, the cup or something. What's that? The tennis house? Is that the World Cup or is that golf?
No.
I don't even want to misquote or sound stupid. I don't even know.
Yeah. So so
I think it was the French Open. The French Open.
It was the French Open, and so they tried to make her like, yo, if you don't talk to the press, we're gonna fine you $50,000, and you might not be eligible to play in the French Open. So shorty busts a dope finesse move, and she slides out.
Yeah,
she slides out.
So
she says,
she prioritized her mental health and told the French Open that she would not do press during the year's tournament. So she just wanted to focus on her craft or her art and just play. She didn't want to have conversations about how'd you feel about this one? How'd you feel about, answering the same questions over and over. So she felt like her mental health at the moment was important, and she just said, I'm good. And so they fined her $50,000.
But look, they fined her and then she stayed, but then she came out with a thing and said, listen, I'm not even playing in it no more.
Yeah,
that's gangster.
That is gangster. I think it's a way to show independence. You know what I mean? It's a way to stand your ground. And she could have took the the Marshawn Lynch route and was like, yo, I'm here just so I don't get fined and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I like it because it's protecting your brand, and mental health is serious because she said that and when she doesn't work well with public speaking. You know what I mean?
She said she got like anxiety or something.
Yeah. So a lot of it,
I don't know though. You think it's a front, or does she really have anxiety? You think she got anxiety, Crystal? You think she has? I don't know.
I think when you're an athlete on that level, that's a lot to have to be. Remember the classic Iverson where they asked him again, and he was practice. Like, I was said, about the practice. It's like if you sitting in all these conferences and being asked the same question over and over and over again, at some point that's going to give you anxiety, and that's like stressful to have to. I just asked that question 4 times already. Why I gotta ask it again? Yeah. So I think also too, when your mental is about your craft, like I just want to play ball. I just want to do my thing. I don't want to. Why do I have to be? Sitting here having to answer the same thing. And a lot of celebrities feel that way. Like, when's the last time you seen Beyonce do an interview?
Yeah. But that's part of the job, though. I like to play devil's advocate, man. That's part of the job, man. You got
it is part of the job. It is, but at the same time, like you sacrifice so much of yourself. So it's like I'm giving you so much of myself. Maybe they could work something out where it's like I'll do this amount of interviews in my contract. I'm not going to do an unlimited amount of interviews. I'll only do this amount, and these will be the ones. And she said it. She said it's not the journalists. She felt like she has a great relationship with them, and she didn't have issues with them. It wasn't a specific thing. It was just, I don't want to do it this time around.
Yeah. And she's still young. She's like 18. So that's probably a lot to hard. Like, that's probably a lot to process. You know, she probably is going through a breakup. Or she's probably going through friend projects she got to do. You feel me? So she's a young girl.
She's with a rapper. She's 23. She's with a rapper.
Yeah, she's with Corday.
Oh, she is with Corday, right?
Yeah.
They got a nice thing. But to tie the Iverson thing, somebody passed in his family. I think that's why he wasn't trying.
They said that. I think like his friend passed or something, like his best friend.
And these big corporations, these big brands got to factor stuff like that in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You in a big scale, you had a big platform, but at the same time, like real things happen in people's lives, and they have to be mindful of that. The athletes got to be mindful of that, and it can't, certain things you gotta, especially if you the marquee of the team, like and it's not like just because I'm the marquee of the team, I can do whatever I want. However, being that I'm basically the face of the Sixers. In a good face of NBA, I should have that certain leeway to be like, you know what, I gotta take time to deal with my home base. You know what I mean? So
100%.
Yeah, but at the same time, should the brand care about your personal life?
Yeah,
you know, I like to play devil's advocate. Like,
of course,
should the brand care about your personal life? Because your personal life affects the brand, right? So they should be like, all right, because if I go crazy, she represents me. She got a meltdown and she's tied to
I feel like they do. And whether or not it's genuine or not, that's always going to be questionable. But if you notice, look at all the stuff, like when Kobe passed, it was all the big heads of the Lakers nation was there. The owners, the this, the that. They paid for all of that. Did they even really care that they were helping Vanessa and the kids and all that? Or were they trying to secure their bag? So once Vanessa's done with mourning, it was like, I was here for you.
Exactly.
So now we want to continue this relationship. So I don't necessarily always know if it's genuine. And it may be genuine. You was rocking out with this man for 20 something years. Yeah. But I feel like some of it is genuine, but it's also tied into they need to secure their bag. So they want to make sure you good, but it's only because they want to make sure they good.
And she didn't even re-sign with Nike neither.
Right.
She didn't even re-sign with Nike. That was strong too. She didn't even re-sign with them. That was crazy. Hey, yo, where is the World Cup, the French Cup, whatever, the French Open, whatever it is? I don't watch tennis.
It's in France. It's in over there. It's in Paris or something like that.
Oh, I think we might have to go to Paris. We might have to go to Paris and boycott with her.
Vacation time.
Vacation time. We might have to take the beloved vacation with him.
But here's the thing. Like, check this out. Like Zay, he's an athlete. You know what I mean? And he had a game, so he couldn't come to the podcast today. So we can't be like fuck Zay. Excuse my language. But
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta
100%.
You gotta factor things into people's lives. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, we run a podcast, but at the same time, we gotta let him do what he does. I understand. Road trip,
vacation.
Vacation time. But
yo, you could come. You could come, bro, as long as you know how to vacate. You heard?
Oh yeah, we gotta get into that. We're gonna get into that talk.
This shit is rules on vacation.
Rules. There's do's and don'ts to vacationing.
Vacation etiquette. Ayo, Haas, I think you need to put on the bottom. Vacation etiquette. However the fuck you say it. Etiquette.
But would y'all have said, I'm not doing interviews if y'all was in her position? You know what I mean?
I'm saying, you know me, man. I'm going for the bag, bro. So I'm gonna just have to deal with my demons in the crib, but I'm definitely gonna pull up because I don't know, like, I'm going for the bag. If they say, yo, you might not be able to qualify, and we charge you $50,000. All right, just get it over with. I think, but I salute her for that because she's better than me and she's younger and she's standing for something, So
I highly doubt that she paid that because I saw Will Smith was like, I'm with you, I'm backing you. So who knows if other celebrities went and decided to pay for it for her. Like, we're not gonna let you, you know, and that was big of a black man to be there for a black woman like that. And that goes to show, like, we have to support our queens. Like, kings have to support your queens and really understand that if I'm saying I'm not okay, you need to have my back.
Yeah, exactly. He said my boy was struggling saying that. Yeah, etiquette. Hey, yo, what's your first 5 rules on vacation, bro?
We going in?
Do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts. So do's and don'ts on do's and don'ts on a group vacation though.
Oh,
what's the do's and don'ts on a group vacation? You going with a group?
It's hard because you know why? I've been on enough group trips. You ever been on a trip with somebody and it's like they be the ones that be like, oh, I'm gonna stay inside tonight, or I'm not gonna go out. It's like, yo, we out, we all together. This is a group thing, and you get that
and
one.
That could kill the vibe though, bro.
You kill the vibe, yeah.
That could kill the vibe. That could cause arguments. That could cause everything.
Yeah.
You'll be on vacation.
Oh, and here's another one. So you said 5. So that was 1. 2, if you in a group and you with, that was the first one.
What?
Don't kill the vibe. What the group does, we do together.
All right, cool.
The second one is if you on the, so if it's a couples trip, don't be doing that arguing stuff. That's not my problem. Y'all handle that in your room.
Or before the trip.
Get that
don't even bring argue vibes to the trip.
Yo, why are we discussing your problems in the group? That's bringing me and my man vibe down. Exactly. You bringing my vibe down.
Exactly.
That's 2. 3. Yeah, that's right. Don't be messy. 3. I don't know what the third one is. Money, I'm sorry.
Money.
I hate this. If you don't have it to come on a trip, don't start penny pinching now. I want my lobster. I want to go zip lining. I want to swim with the dolphins. If your money wasn't right, don't come on the trip.
Don't come. We not just doing one thing a day. We just not going to the beach every day of the trip.
No, I want my surf and turf.
We not doing. I want my surf and turf on the trip.
I'm big on that too. Like
that's 3. I gotta think. Let me hold on to my next 3. Y'all go. My next 2. Y'all go.
I think mine ties in with that. Like you have to have money. You can't be short on money. We done planned this trip 6 months before we went. That's $50 a week. Do 50 times 4.
Hello.
Come on, and do that for 6 months. You cannot be broke on a trip, and don't argue.
Yeah.
The vibes, do not do that. And this is something I hate too. I know you're probably going to disagree with this, Crystal, because you're a girl. Stop taking pictures every 5 seconds. Let's enjoy the trip.
Get off the phone.
Can we soak the trip in?
Get off the phone.
I don't want to take a picture of you every 20 seconds. I want
okay, so we gotta come, fellas. We gotta come to like a little conclusion or we gotta come to a group.
Like no cheap hotel too. I like that.
Yeah, no cheap hotels. Let's talk. Let's say, listen, maybe like 4 to 5 pictures instead of 10. We gotta come to a compromise.
Nah, I think a good 3 pictures a day is cool.
Yeah,
a day?
3 pictures. Why we need 5 pictures? One picture in the morning when we wake up. Another picture when we going to lunch. A third picture when we out at
I didn't spend all. Listen, you know how long it took me to lose. Let me explain something to you because I'll speak for the females. Before we go on vacation, we already thought about we got to lose them extra couple of pounds. I've been killing myself to fit into this outfit. I've been going crazy, buying my outfits, making the shoes match with the bag and my hat and my this and my that. So I'm not about to lose out on the scenery because you only want to take 3 pictures and I didn't kill myself, not ate, not did this, not did that, paid all this money for my bag to then not take the picture. I want the picture.
So we got to take 10 pictures a day of you?
No, but I'm saying like if
you got to be at the breakfast like this every 10 seconds. We can't enjoy the meal. Yo, Haas,
don't get dressed the same way home on vacation.
Yo, and it's so crazy. Yo, bro, and it's so crazy, right? Because the females be so fake, bro. Even my fiance does it sometimes. Like, we don't, yo, bro, it's like, they'll be on the gram. Hey, yes. This should go off. Oh, get away. What? God damn, I thought we was just good money.
Oh, we was loving and bugging.
I thought we was loving and bugging.
I don't like the video. I mean, I have been guilty of doing the video like this, but I could do without it. As long as I have the picture of my food and the picture of my drink and a little selfie of us together. But that's why I said let's compromise.
No,
Compromise with your boo.
Three.
On, like,
I say 3 a day, Haas. How many do you say?
No,
I mean, you know, like I like pictures. You know what I mean. So when I go on vacation, I try to capture the moment.
See, your lady,
2 verse 1. 2 verse 1.
I try to capture the moment the best way. So once I capture the moment, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So I'm done. So if I capture the moment early, better off. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm done for I'm gone for a good time. But if it's dinner time or afternoon, you know what I mean, I'm gonna try to figure out how to capture it, and then I'm gonna put it away for a little bit. You know what I mean? But here's the thing: when you're on vacation, everything is a vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. That's the thing.
So sometimes you want to capture. You getting that champagne, or you fucking eating lobster, or you swimming with the dolphins, or you whatever you want to capture that. So sometimes it's kind of hard because you know what I mean. A lot of people vacation one time a year. You feel me? People, they do it like that. You know what I mean? In my journeys, we've been fortunate enough to do it some more times than once.
Right.
So, but at the same time, you still worked hard for that trip. You know what I mean? Still, like, yo, this is our celebration. This is our championship. You know what I mean? Let's do what we do. You know what I mean? So it's tough sometimes. You know what I mean?
It depends on where you go to.
Because my fiance is gonna be bad. Like, why did you say that on a thing? Let me make it clear. That's my baby. I love it. And I didn't start going on vacations for real till I got with her. You feel me?
That's good then. She put you on.
You feel me? She definitely put me on to that. So shout out to my baby girl for that, because I know she's gonna be tight. Like, why you said I was just playing, baby. You heard me put me on vacation.
It depends on where you're going to. If you're going somewhere that is like there's a lot of like, I don't know, if you're going to, let's say, Rome, and you know that there's going to be a lot of museums and things you want to see, you want to capture all that. If you go into the Caribbean and there's not like a lot of, sightseeing, and it's the same, palm trees and this and that, beaches.
How many pictures of the water are you going to take?
Right. How many? Yeah.
You know what? Y'all wrong for that.
You know
what I mean? Nah, I feel you though. Sometimes it gets overwhelming. My lady, she takes pictures, but she's like me. You know what I mean? She try to capture the vibe, put her shit away.
She does it for the art.
Yeah, does it for the art. When
she does it for the art, she doesn't do it for the gram.
Yeah, when we went to Rome, we had to do it. I like that one. You know what I mean?
Let's trending topic that. Well, let's pound sign that. Do it for the art. We're not doing it for the gram.
Okay.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
Especially like you said, like Chris, if you in Rome, shit, you.
Oh yeah, you got to take 100 pictures a day in Rome.
You want to show the fucking places, like, you know what I mean? Like when I went to Rhodes, we went to the freaking Knights Castle, like.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
I had to show the world. I had to show my peoples that. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, this shit is. I'm in a nigga's backyard right now. These niggas used to live in this bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Like,
that's crazy.
This shit is so beautiful where it's almost breathtaking. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, I can't believe somebody was living in this freaking castle. Like, you know,
where again?
In Rome.
Rome.
No, Rome. Rose is in Italy.
Okay, Rogue. Okay.
So when we was out there, like even the Amalfi Coast, like the Amalfi Coast is.
Corey, I told you, Corey. I told you.
I'm
telling you.
Oh, the Amalfi Coast, like even Crete. Crete's my favorite. You know what I mean? And everybody smoking cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? And they start. It's 11 o'clock. Niggas is giving us shots of what is it? Ouzo, and it's similar to tequila and I'm like, yo, how are we gonna finish all of these shots? And it's free. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, because we already put a bottle of wine, we already gone off that, and they give you after you pay, they give you this like a carafe of this joint, and it's like, yo, we finished it, and I'm telling you, like shit like that is so you gotta capture these moments sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do.
People that you know what I mean. That
you gotta capture the moment when you're doing it for the art.
Yeah, 100%. You ain't doing to flex. I never did it to flex.
Yeah, don't capture it for the gram.
Look at me, I'm out here.
Really doesn't matter. We're gonna get to that on the next podcast episode, because I want to have a whole episode about that. The gram does not matter.
The gram never mattered. You know what I'm saying?
Gram never mattered.
It's what you make it. You know what I mean?
No, sometimes the gram does matter.
Well, you saw my Shaniece says. I said, make sure that if their business is legit and what you have is what you have, even if Instagram was over.
If it goes over, we keep doing fly stuff when the camera's cut. As long as you do that when the camera's off, I accept.
Yeah.
But how many people we know that's living in a completely lie? You feel me? Like, don't. This what I mean. Do it for the art. Do it for the gram. All right, cool. If you're taking a picture, you don't have to edit that picture for an hour to post it.
Yeah.
We not editing. Come on. And now that makes it a project. Now you're on vacation editing pics.
Like my bro, when he goes, he kind of like saves it. You know what I mean? Like, all right. So when he comes home, or say, you know, on your flight back, that's when you start doing uploading and showing like, all right, I did this, I did that, because he kind of you kind of enjoying the moment, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Taking away from the moment, because a lot of times when we be on our phones, we miss the moments. You know what I mean?
If you got a lot of pics, then make a collage.
Who said that? Who said that?
Hunter Scott. Yeah, make a collage. Get it up out of there. Do it for the art.
Yo, have y'all ever been on vacation with somebody and they broke up?
Ooh.
You never been on vacation with nobody and they broke up?
Nah,
I've never been on vacation with a couple anyway. I'm just asking y'all because y'all a little bit older than me. I know y'all went on a lot of vacations, group vacations. I don't think I never went on a group vacation before. Oh, I did go on a group vacation, but it was like some family, and that was horrible.
Yo, see, like when you go with groups, it's tough because like everybody want to do their own thing, you know what I mean? Or their idea of doing whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially if somebody hasn't visited that place or whatever. But my pet peeve is don't disrespect the service or the people that's taking care of us. You know what I mean? Don't. That's my biggest pet peeve with people, because I've been in the service industry damn near all my life. You know what I mean? You know, bartending, serving. And so I have a certain level of respect towards these individuals, because they working hard. And a lot of these individuals, they get downplayed because it's like, nigga, you serving. And in my time, me serving, I made a lot of money serving. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not flexing. I'm not trying to do it. I'm just trying to show that the other side to it. And these people, they're not broke. They're not failed opportunities. A lot of the people figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you on on a cruise ship. You know what I mean? A lot of these individuals, they making bread. You know what I mean? They sending it back to their family. They buying whatever they need to do. You know, whatever. So that's my one pet peeve. Do not disrespect the service, or the service industry, because these, sheesh. And I seen a lot when I go out with people, family. I'd be like, yo, why you? Especially as New Yorkers, we got that tone to us that you'll be like, yo, can I get another drink? And it may sound rude, but it's just our New York vibe.
We got that aggressive bop.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like my mom's and my you know what I mean? Sometimes she'd be like doing this, and I'd be like, damn, it sound bad, but she wasn't being disrespectful. It's just New York mentality, or that New York, how we speak to each other in New York. So it's kind of misconstrued sometimes, yo. So that's my pet peeve.
I don't know. I never went out with it. I mean, also you have to, like, the friends that you have at home might not necessarily vibe the same. You might not vibe the same way with them that you do on vacation. So it's like they may be good.
That's big.
Right? Like they might be good to hang out with for brunch in the city, or drinks at a bar, but that crew might not be, or certain individuals in that crew might not be good to vacation with. No. So you gotta figure out.
Yeah, because that's mainly like you're living with them for 4 days. So you're experiencing them. You're experiencing them at their
It's a different vibe. So for me, it's like like I know there's certain friends of mine that I'm not vacationing with. I'm not going on vacation with them. But I know some of them, I'm like, she's a vibe. She's gonna be able to go and be down for whatever the way I would. So that's another thing you got to think about, who you could vacation with, because it ain't for everybody.
That's a fact.
So does that come in you have friends in groups? Y'all are content with that, having friends in groups?
What you mean?
Like grouping your friends, like this is my friend I just go to the bar with. This is my friend I just do. Like, is there friends you have that like, yo, this friend doesn't come to my house, but I go to the bar? Like, is it like you separate your friend groups?
Yes, but I think they know that, and I think they're okay with that, because they know, like, she might know that she ain't down for that, so she's not even mad if she sees me with so and so over there, because she's like, I know I wasn't gonna do that with her, so I'm not even gonna be mad that she didn't invite me. I think that if you're clear with your friends, and I don't even think it's something that has to be said. It's almost like an unspoken thing, where it's like, I knew she wasn't gonna invite me to that because I'm not into that.
Yeah, that's and then that's when the funny money comes in.
Yeah, I feel oh yeah, no separate checks. Do not separate checks with me. Don't separate a check. Don't ask.
Oh my God, that burns.
I'm that person. I'm the separate check person, bro.
Stop that.
I'm the separate check person, bro.
Yo,
say we go out. Say we go out.
I had a friend who went through the freaking menu, bro. She was like 14, 14,
no, I'm not that friend right there.
I can't do those. Respectfully, I
don't do that. But I'm just like, yo, I'm paying for the 2 surfing chirps. Here's mine. That's what I do.
No, but that's embarrassing because I brought her there like a friend. Like, yo, really? And you make me look bad to everybody who's there now.
Yeah, you can't
do
that.
So what? Do we cash app one person and he put it on his card? Like, what do we do?
See, that's a good way to do it. See, like when you go out with a group, it say y'all spend $500. Let's just say. Everybody throw fucking 150 up at the tip. You know what I mean? Like, make it easy.
That's it.
Or like you said,
yeah.
Somebody's gonna be like, you know, like say we got a five vacation day, 5 days. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pay for dinner one night. The next person pay for dinner the next night. The next person pay for dinner the next night. So it's never a friction of, yo, how much is this? You know what I mean? Because I got it this night, so I ain't even worrying about it. You know what I mean? And it's not like, don't go crazy. Order what you want to order, but don't be like, oh, it's on Haas dime, so I'm ordering a surf and turf. I'm ordering a bottle of champagne. I'm ordering this. Nah, but make it respectful because when the next day come around, I'm not gonna fret on what I'm ordering. You know what I'm saying? I want my lobster or whatever I get. I want my champagne. I want dessert. I want dessert and shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's a big pet peeve of mine too. So you know what I mean?
And don't be cheap with the
splitting the bill.
You have to tip.
Just
split the bill. Like, we too grown. We not 18, 19 in college or working at Applebee's or whatever. No shade to anybody who's doing that. But once you hit a certain age, it's like, we grown.
And you got to tip.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Yeah.
It's not trying to cut corners on tipping the service.
No, that's dead wrong. That's dead wrong. That's dead wrong.
Because I in my time, like it's my dry cleaners at the time, or especially in this time with the delivery service, like Uber delivery or Uber Eats or DoorDash, you gotta tip these people. You know what I mean? You gotta keep the money flowing. You know what I mean? That's how the money keeps flowing, and the circulation keeps flowing of people for like, especially like-minded or minorities or whatever. The money keeps flowing that way. You know what I'm saying?
That's
because
a fact.
Once I give that person a tip and they good, and that's a good tip, that person's gonna go and tip somebody else, and that'll
passing it forward, bro. Passing that energy forward.
And you keep the circulation going. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Can't be around.
That's something we gotta add in our culture, bro. Our culture is very like standoffish with that. Some people think it's cool, like, well, I'm not tipping. You feel me? Like, because even I had to catch myself with that. Like, I'm not tipping, but you gotta realize you have to tip. You have to be cool with tipping. Give that person a good $15. That $15 could have changed their whole day.
Yeah,
20%. 20%.
Here's the thing.
Of the bill.
Here's the thing. A $5 tip and a $100 tip is appreciated the same
way, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna appreciate that $5 tip, and then when they get $100, they're gonna appreciate that $100 tip. It's the same. You know what I mean? No, you know what I mean,
bro.
When I was getting money, I worked in premier spots. I worked in Apparel in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Everybody, if you go to Atlanta or Texas, Chicago, you got to go to Apparel. It's a fact. If you're into seafood, you know what I mean? And even if you're not into seafood, it's just a vibe. You know what I mean? To go and experience it. You know what I mean? I worked in a Hotel Nico in San Francisco. If y'all know the Hotel Nico, Japanese owned, you know what I mean? It's premier, chic. You know what I mean? I worked in Gladys and Ron Chicken Waffle. Moto.
Fire.
And
I remember that.
I could write a book on my service experience. You know what I mean? Because I waited on everybody. I mean, everybody. Name them.
Write that book, bro, called The Server.
I'm working on it. You know what I mean? Name somebody. I could probably rate it on them. Beyonce, Aretha Franklin, nigga that played Candyman. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and these are, and then it's like the local niggas from Atlanta. You know, the Gucci's, not saying local, but
biggest tip.
My nigga. You see I've never. I had moments in my life that I've been down and up, but for the most part of my life, yo, the service industry kept me well, kept me doing the things I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest tip ever.
I was just about to ask that.
Here's the thing. The biggest tip I got was I forget the football play when I was working at Gladys, and it's not the biggest, it's just the quickest, and you know what I'm saying? Like he had a football game. Yeah. And I forget it was not D'Angelo. I forget the dude's name at a time. This was like 20. Was
it D Hall?
Nah, maybe it was like 2005, 2006. Right. I know the dude. I just can't think of his name. Right. So he got in. He came in. He was like, "Yo, can you take this order for me real quick? I gotta get. You know what I'm saying?" I was like, "Hell yeah, what you need? Smothered chicken, mac, collard greens. Threw it in. That order at the time was probably like $13. Right? Yeah. He gave me $100. I said, "Here." So 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I made $90-something. Yeah, $80-something. You know what I'm saying? But the most I made on a shift was $1,250. And that was easy. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And me and my mans used to compete like, yo, how much you got? He beat me because he made like $1,300 that day. You know what I mean? But I used to, like, my lady, she used to, you know, I'm making money. I'm respectfully, I'm on the toilet. You know what I'm saying? That was my vibe. I get off, I sit on the toilet, unwind, and I count my bread. Yeah. So she in the bathroom, busting the calf. I got money all over the fucking floor. You know what I mean?
Dollar bills, $5 bills,
5s, 20s, 30s, 5s, whatever. So that was my vibe.
Nickel bags,
yeah, change. You know what I'm saying? So
nickel bags of haze.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, yo, it can happen, and not to keep harping on it. You know, like Kevin Samuels, the popular dude, the dude that be talking about all this shit with women. He said,
like him, bro. I
mean, a lot of people got they you know, ups and downs with son, but he made a good point because he was in corporate America, corporate sales, right?
Yeah.
Got out of that, and he was like, "Yo, when I got out of that, I worked at Papa though," and he was like, "My lifestyle didn't fluctuate in a sense." You know what I'm saying? Because that service industry kept him afloat. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm saying I like Kevin Samuels, but I don't like because he does tell females a lot of stuff they need to hear. You feel me? Like they definitely need to hear some of that. And I think we could get to that too.
Yeah.
And I think men are losing their masculine a little bit. You feel me? Because if this was 20, 30 years ago when he was doing that, it would have never been a big thing because that's how all men was acting.
Yeah.
You understand? But shout out to the females. I'm not on a feminist, but it's just that females are getting so big and strong that it's like you can't boss up on them like that. But they still have to know their role, that it's a man. But a man has to demand that respect, though.
Get a separate place outside of the apartment.
It depends. Like I feel like
has to demand that respect.
Come on, you look. Yeah, turn the windows up. You.
Tom Lizzie.
What's the word?
What's good, Tom?
But yeah, no. So like I was saying,
I agree with you, but then I don't agree with you.
What you break it down?
Okay, so Corey's saying that women are coming off too strong and they have masculinity in a way where men are losing their masculinity, right? Because women are bossing up. So now we making a certain kind of money, and so because our money's a certain kind of way, we not taking nothing from you, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that men are losing their masculine because females are bossing up, and when females boss up, they get to that real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga phase. You heard?
Girls, nah.
Yes. Okay. And what else?
And then it's hard for them to come from that.
Say it again.
I said it's
but what else are you trying to say?
Yeah, and then as soon as they get to that point, just like Timeline said, it's hard for them to come back down. Like they think that they don't need a male, but at the end of the day, biblical terms, females need
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You need a male. Who's gonna protect the house?
No, pause. Hold on. So if I'm doing me, right? I'm paying my bills, I'm paying my car, I'm paying all my stuff, and I've bossed up, right? It's not that I don't need somebody. I just posted that. Like, boss babes still want to be spoiled. But at the same time, we losing what's important, right? So if I'm bossing up, why are you feeling intimidated that I bossed up? Then you gotta boss up. Then you gotta step your weight up. Because if I'm stepped up all the way, wait, hold on. Well, hold on. If I stepped up all the way,
changes when y'all boss up.
Wait. If I bossed up all the way, right?
Yeah.
This is where I think we're not understanding each other. It's like if I boss up all the way, then I want you. If you're gonna come to me, you gotta boss up too, because now I can do these things already for myself. So now getting me a Chanel bag, getting me, Prada, Gucci, Fendi, whatever, I could do that. So I'm gonna need you to dig a little bit deeper and understand that there's some emotional factors or mental factors that I need. And the thing with men is that y'all want to be lazy. Like, you'll jump at the girls that you could give a Chanel bag to, or you could give a Fendi bag to. Like, that's the easy stuff. No, I need you to do the work. So I need you to feed my cup emotionally. I need you to feed my mental. I don't need you to give me a Fendi bag, baby, because I bought the Fendi bag myself. But wait a second. But here's the other part of it. Here's the other part of it. Here's the other part. I'm not mad at you because you want me, like, you want me to be docile. You want me to be submissive. I don't have a problem cooking you a meal. I don't have a problem doing those things. But I think when a woman bosses up, there is a level of intimidation from men. It's like, well, I don't know what to do with her now because she done did everything. She don't need anything from me. I never said I didn't need you. You made it seem like you thought you misinterpreted my boss. My boss don't have nothing to do with you. My boss is me. I'm bossing up for myself. That don't mean I don't want a man to take me out. That don't mean I don't want the Fendi bag just because I could buy my own. I still want to be spoiled, but I need you to understand that what you're doing for me is a luxury, not a necessity anymore. And I think when a man can't make it a necessity, he gets intimidated because it's like, well, let me go down the block to so-and-so because she don't got a Fendi bag. So if I give it to her, I'm going to look like I'm that dude. If I give it to you, you don't really care about it that much because you already have one.
I get what you're saying, but I don't think we want. I'm saying I'm not speaking for everybody else. Me, I don't want a female that's what you say it again? I'm having a brain freeze right now.
What? A boss babe?
No.
You intimidated. She intimidated.
No, I don't want to submit. No,
you intimidated, nigga. She exactly what she said. She just did it.
Me up. Oh my god.
Yo, exactly what she said.
Oh my god.
She
She froze me up, dog.
Yo, she froze me up.
I'm about to go in wifey closet and throw all her bags away.
Yo, throw everything out.
I'm throwing everything out.
Burn the closet, bro.
Burn it up. No, but look. I don't want. Speaking for myself, I don't want a submissive female because if you really look at it, right, you around your female more than you around anybody. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like a submissive female to me is a yes person. And if you're around a yes person your whole life, you're not doing good. You feel me? Like she's gonna yes you to death. But I want a respectful female that respects her place. Like, all right, cool. I know, like I'm not submissive, but I know how to play my role. I'm not gonna upstage him. I'm not gonna call him names. I'm not gonna be on some New York shit and tell him the SMD. Like, you feel me? Like I want a strong female. And a strong female that knows her place. But just like men, we want respect, but we have to carry ourselves with respect. We can't want shorty to respect us, and we still out here wilding, coming home 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Leaving boxes on the bathroom floor. Like, you feel me? We got to carry ourselves with respect if we want shorty to respect us. We can't act like a little kid to get mad when they treat us like a little kid because you got a aggressive female, not aggressive female. You got a strong female. Like a strong female is gonna treat a weak person like a weak person, and she's gonna treat a strong dude like a strong dude. But some strong females have troubles with that. They don't know how to back up and relax and play their part. They think they have to.
That's what she said. It's the same thing like what she said. I think when females get to a certain level where they feel like they're successful, that the attitude comes with it. Like the attitude changes. It
changes.
I can do whatever for myself, so I just need a man to do this, and it shouldn't be that. you still need a man to do the things as if you needed me financially. You still need me to do those other things. You don't just need me morally and you need me for those other things. No woman wants to pay for everything just because she got it. No woman wants to do that. No woman wants to have to buy herself a Fendi bag when a dude is in the house and he working and he do. She wants him to contribute to with the money too. It's not, but that's what I'm saying. I think the women just that attitude that you get when you know you can do it yourself. That attitude turns a man off. It makes a man feel. You make me feel like a boy now.
Yeah.
Because I can't do this.
Yeah. My thing is this. Speaking as somebody who does everything for herself, so I understand that, and I hear you guys. I think for me, like out of my experiences, a lot of the times, if it's kind of like a predator and a prey, right? If you step to me and I know that I could run circles on you, I'm gonna run them circles because that's just what I detected from you.
Yeah,
but
you kept it honest.
You know what I'm saying?
Honest.
Let me get a sound effect. Let me get a sound effect.
Give it a horn. Fellas, real quick, fellas. She basically saying when you a bozo, they know you a bozo from far. Like, don't think you running game. She know you's a bozo.
Exactly. And Timeline's getting hit with a $500 fine.
But back to what Brice was saying. But here's my thing. What I've learned was when you a strong dude and don't get intimidated by a strong female and get turned off by it, because it's true. Brice is right. There's a lot of things that I do by myself, and it's just out of nature, like out of necessity. I have to do it because I gotta do it. I gotta pay my rent. I gotta whatever. Not necessarily that I want to do it, but it's what I have to do. But if you come to me, it's how you come. And I think, like you said, Corey, in order to get respect, you have to earn that respect. If you come to me and you come on a very, like, I don't want to say equal, but if you come in like you're gonna show me, as opposed to like, no, listen, you gotta do what I said. It's kind of like a parent with a child. You're better off teaching somebody when you come to them on their level than trying to come to them as an authoritative figure. So if you come to me on some, and it's all about like a mental game. There's been dudes that I've dated who will be like, oh, so then go half on the bill, or so you don't need my help, because they already came in with a preconceived notion as if I was going to treat them that way. Yeah. Where there'll be times where, like, I've dated an older guy, much older than me, where he ran circles on me, and I was like, did I just tell him where I was going? Did I just ask him not to go there? Did I just, because the way he presented the situation, he did a Jedi mind trick on me, and I didn't even know it. So when you present yourself a certain kind of way as a man, you get what you want. You get more bees with honey than you do vinegar.
Yeah, but do you? Yeah, that's a fact. But is there a problem with asking your other half for permission?
I think when you a boss, babe, you move how you move, right? Like, after this call, I can go here, go there. I don't have nobody to answer to. So I'm saying if you're in a relationship. No, there's nothing wrong with it, but you have to. It's about retraining or rechanging your mental. And you got to make me want to retrain my mental. You got to make me want to go back to
tap dancing. She's tap dancing around her questions, beloved.
No, I'm not.
She's tap dancing.
Well, next topic.
Corey got her back. Now, the question is, is it okay to ask permission?
Needed? If you're in a relationship,
yes, it's okay. But that's hard.
No.
That question,
okay.
That's hard.
Okay, no, not okay. Is permission need before you leave the house and you're going out to the club with your females or homies? If you're going out to the club with your homies or to the bar, because you know we don't do the clubs anymore. Clubs is dumb. You're going to the bar. Do you have to tell your significant other, babe, I'm going to the bar, or do you just leave the house?
Yeah, no, I would never leave the house. I would let them know, like, yo, listen.
No, I'm saying, are you doing it because you want to do it, or is that a necessity?
Exactly. Yes.
It depends on our relationship. I don't know how you feel.
No.
Is it a necessity?
And that
is it a necessity,
Yeah,
or you do it because you want to do it?
Yeah, I don't think it should be no
ain't no in between with certain things.
You gotta.
Yeah,
and you
I
wanna
get.
know the
Yeah,
difference?
yeah. It's a necessity.
It's because it's
a
an in
necessity.
between with you because you know you can do everything yourself, so you already got that attitude. I ain't gotta tell nobody I'm leaving. I ain't gotta tell nobody when I'm coming. You got that attitude already. But you take a female that can't do nothing for themselves. Hey, daddy, I'm going to the corner store.
Right.
Wanna know why? It's a necessity.
But Brice, but here's the thing. So while that might be, she might look more appealing to the dude, right? So it's like everything is a gift and a curse. She might look more appealing to the dude that she gotta ask because the boss babe, she don't ask. But here's the flip side: the boss babe will go and spend her own money. The shorty that's asking you, she asking to spend your money.
But she can spend the money. But she can spend the money. Look. Hey yo, I better get a horn after this because I'm about to say some real beloved talk.
He about to drop
some beloved talk shit. But the money we gonna spend with the shorty that don't got it is worth not having the headache.
Exactly. That you took the
headache.
Because that look just now. So you in the house and I'm sitting down. I'm gonna tell you right now. This
and you
I'm
just
telling you
leave.
This is the argument. You leaving out going with your friends and you just leave. And you don't tell me. Not saying I'm your caregiver or anything, but out of respect as you should have for me as your man.
As your protector.
As your protector. But look, I'm not your provider, so you don't feel like you have to tell me anything. That's an argument. That's a headache. That's a problem.
I've never done that, and I don't advocate for females to do that at all. I've never. If I have a man, I'm never gonna just dip and not tell him where I'm going. Like he needs to know where I'm going, so that when I get back, he has dinner ready. Horn.
Look. He said, somebody commented and said, what headache? That was real female. He said, what headache?
That's what I'm saying, though. Like
no. But honestly, all joking aside, I don't think that's right at all. And I would never do that. I would never leave. If I have a man and he is my protector, even if he's not my provider, like Brice said, I would never leave the house and not tell him where I'm going. Whether we live together or not, I would never do that because it's not about what I'm comfortable with. It's about the fact that I never want you to leave the house and not do that to me. So it's about the reciprocation. Like I'm not gonna do something to you that I would never want you to do to me. So whether
I just think it's about I just really think about to wrap this subject up. But I just think my last thing is I just think it's about roles. Females. Okay. It don't matter if homie is broke, homie is, you feel me? But if homie stands on all 10 toes and he's a man, you have to treat him like a man. You can't be a man. A female cannot be a man.
Right, but Corey, it's about compatibility. Why would a broke dude?
Hold on. You are not supposed to have no man characteristics. If you are with a man and you feel like you could belittle a man, you're not supposed to be with that man because he's no good for you. You feel me? Yep. You're supposed to be with a man that you utmost. So if you're with a man and you disrespect him,
but coming from a man, from a dude,
a good look for y'all.
Why would you be with a female that either or, vice versa? If you have, there's about compatibility. We have to be financially compatible. We have to be, compatible.
All the time.
That's like not
all the time. You have to be financial.
No, not 100%. But there's no way the female's making $250,000 and you working at McDonald's. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Quick question.
We gotta be realistic with where we at. Now, if I'm making $30,000 more than you, we're compatible financially, yes. But we have to be compatible financially, emotionally, mentally. You can't be acting like a little kid and I'm over here being whatever, or vice versa. A lot of females will act like little girls wanting grown men. You're not acting like a grown woman to hold down that grown man.
Does that unmasculine a man if a female makes more money than him? Does that
only if he allows it to? Because I've made more money than a dude that I've dated, and I never felt uncomfortable about it. Because
saying, do it make you look at him like I can do certain like that? All right, cool. Okay.
I would say
because our compatibility, like it wasn't like I could go on vacation and he can't, or I could buy myself something and he can't. It wasn't that big of a gap, but that's why
I'm saying, but what if he can't go on vacation?
We don't have no business together then.
I dig that.
We have to be compatible. We have to in anything, not just financially. Like if I believe in God and you don't believe in God, how are we doing this?
But look, I dig that too, right? But on the reverse side, it's cool for a male to take a female that's what I was just about nothing.
That's what I was just about to say.
Pay for her vacations.
9 times out of 10,
at her like
9 times out of 10, the man making more money than the female. What you talking about right now is a coin flip. It's not a lot of. You're not gonna see a lot of men. I mean, you're not gonna see a lot of women with a female with a male that they gotta take care of. But vice versa, that's usually how the relationship is. A man gonna naturally make more money than the female. So like Corey said, I want to know, is it okay on that end? Like, is it okay for me to work? You know, I make 100,000, but my lady work at McDonald's. Is it cool?
I wouldn't, honestly. I don't know if I would feel comfortable. You know why? Because now I know that the money that you make puts you in certain places and in certain environments that I'm not privy to, which means that you're going to be around females that are like you, and you may be turned on by the fact that they're more on your level than I am.
Yeah, but no, look.
Think about it like this. Wait, hold on. Think about ball players, right? Like ball players. The basketball wives, their wives are home, but they're in parties, they're in rooms with Rihanna, with Beyonce, they're in those environments. I'm not gonna feel comfortable home with the kids. I'm only making what I'm making, or I'm living off his money, and he's in a room where he could be next to Rihanna. What I look like?
Yeah, but I'm gonna take up for my men right now, because that's what y'all think. Y'all think, all right, he's getting all this money. He's messing with some girl. No, the shit that's gonna make us drift off is y'all texting us and arguing with us. That's what we doing, and we actually in the crib playing 2K.
You knew I was the nigga before you got with me.
Talking about 2007, we was in high school, and y'all thinking we with Rihanna.
Yep.
But that's why compatibility is important.
Y'all do that constantly, and then we gonna say, yo, listen, bro, I'm not doing this no more, bro. Now I'm gonna start looking at the shorties in the party now. Because she keep on talking about these girls. Now, who is she talking about? Oh, she talking about her. Oh, all right. You feel me? Like, y'all make it hot for yourself. I think females make it hot for yourself. I just think females, not all, because even men, because I'm not going to make it a female bash, because males do some dumb shit too, and males make females do shit too. But I think females like causing confusion. You heard?
No.
It's scary when everything is mellow. When everything is
mellow.
Females.
Oh my gosh.
They like, nigga, why you so comfortable? Why we so happy? Why all the bills is paid? Why everything going good? Why the sex good? Why you like me? Why I like you? Why you
I don't know. I feel like if I don't know, I feel like if that's where, to me, just compatibility is important, because a female's gonna have her insecurities. Like, granted, you didn't pick the Rihannas, you didn't pick the Beyoncés, you're with me for a reason, but I'm not in those circles. So a female's always gonna feel intimidated, vice versa, the way a man will feel intimidated. If you were a female who she's an actress, she's this, she's that, she's popping, she's on TV, and you home or you work construction or you a regular dude, you gonna feel a kind of way at times that all these dudes.
You go to Drake's house, I'm breaking up with you. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
What?
You go to Drake's house, I'm leaving you. I don't want to be with you no more.
You see it?
And I want to speak for men too, because y'all females be thinking, oh, they like these shorties that be having the thongs on and on a shit. They be shaking their ass. Yeah, it's cute, but we will never, ever, 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 ever wipe these joints or even hug them. Yeah. These shorties that be on the gram with the thongs with their ass, they're just like a look, like, oh, that's cool. Let me look at that. Boop. Yeah. But they're nothing we want. We don't want that.
Yeah. I can't live with that.
It's true, but you also got to understand that. We don't want
the fake titties. We don't want the fake ass. We don't want the lips. We probably want it for one night. I ain't even gonna cap. We probably want it for one night. You feel me? But for life, no.
An experience. It's called an experience.
It's true, but a lot of dudes out here have messed up happy homes, have messed up happy situations, and have have shot up the club with the wrong female and then got themselves caught up in something over a moment and an experience.
Yeah, that's
just men being dumb.
That's the karma.
Yeah, that's karma coming back to you.
That's
just men being dumb.
I would say this before we ride out on this shit, right? Because it's a good like my lady is she's a boss. You know what I mean? She's a boss. She's the boss of my home, and she makes a lot more money than me. You know what I mean? She's in the healthcare, and she got 3 businesses. You know what I'm saying? And
I love your honesty. I wouldn't have told all of that.
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a secure
I'm not telling
dude.
nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
He's secure. That's
and I know what I come to the table with the table and the chair too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but dig this. During our relationship, we've been together for going on five years, and I mean I've known her since high school, but like it been times that I've been down. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? And I took away. I stopped working. You know what I'm saying? To just focus on my entrepreneurship. But it's never a time where, I mean, a few times, you know, you get those things because we men, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's never a time where I was just like, fuck that, or, you know, insecure because she was getting to it. You know what I mean? But because like a few people said in the comments, I'm proud that she's getting to it. You know what I mean? I'm proud that I could say that my lady's doing this, or my lady did this, or my lady did this, or she made these strides, or she made this stuff, or she got.
My lady's not a bum.
You know what I mean? She got to the back. For one, we come from all the same environments. You know what I'm saying? And to come out of these environments is commendable, and to continue on climbing that ladder. You know what I'm saying? It's commendable. You know what I mean? So for me, you know what I mean? As being honest, yo, I've said this plenty of times. I shared it in the group chat. You know what I mean? Like it. You know, I gotta salute my lady.
No.
Yo,
Haas,
operation down. You know what I mean?
That shit is no problem with that, Haas. But it's like how I'm not saying that's how your wife you do, because we already know y'all shit. I'm saying how does that make other females look at their male when they know they the breadwinner? Does that make them feel like, oh, I got them? You feel me? Like that's the problem. That's the problem. Like a lot of females
not for me.
The same energy.
I think
feel me. A lot of females don't keep the same energy, bro. You have to keep the same
honestly, it's what are you in this relationship for? Because if we serious in this relationship and we serious about building this empire and building our family together, then I'm not looking at you as my competitor. I'm looking at you as my equal. So right now, if you down for a minute, it's my job as your queen to elevate the family and the king. It's not about
females need to hear that.
This nigga's it's
my bad.
What we doing to elevate our family, to elevate our children, to break generational curses, to create generational wealth. So I'm in this with you. I'm rocking with you. If you know, that's what it is. But that's why I talk about compatibility. It's not just about the money. Are we mentally compatible? If you lose your job, am I going to be here with you? Am I a rider with you? If I get sick, are you going to hold me down? That's what I'm saying when I talk about compatibility. This ain't in for a good night because you cute and you got a big booty and you got whatever, or because you got money in your pocket. This is about the elevation of us as Black people. But if we're not in it for that and you in it for one night and a couple of tricks, then that's what it is.
Yeah.
So quick question. Do you, as a female, do you think that we need to do more research before we get into real relationships with people? Because you're saying compatibility, but ain't no there's no application to where I could say, yo, you know, I work at McDonald's, right? You know, I'm not there. Like, how can we figure out who's compatible? Like,
I think you should.
Niggas got to start going on dates.
Yeah,
okay.
100%.
We gotta get back to that.
Dates is important. Dates are really important, bro.
Okay.
Because that's when you learn where the person's head is at. Then you start to find out, is she about the money? Is she about like just having a good time? Or does she really understand? Like, cause see, me making money, I'm a type of female that me making money don't got nothing to do with you making money. That's my plight. That's my journey. But I'm not looking at it like I want to be with him because he's making money. I'm doing my own thing. But there's some females will be like, I'm not making no money. I need him to make the money. So you're gonna know. Yeah, you're gonna know that through the dating and the conversing with that person. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, I think dates are really important, son.
Real.
Dates is really important.
So
Instead of like
sliding the DM
focusing on the draws on the date.
Not enough.
Yeah, you said.
Timeouts, wow. Timeout crazy. Yo.
He said what?
He said
sliding in the DM is not enough.
Nah,
because that's enough, bro. Not most relationships now. That's how they got together.
I ain't going cap. I ain't going cap. I ain't going cap. That's how I got my wifey.
But no, you no. Look,
my DM.
That's how you got her attention. That's how you got her attention. Y'all still had to build and go out and learn each other. Brice. I'm talking about motherfuckers being full-blown relationships from social media. Like,
absolutely, Brice.
That's how they communicate.
Yeah, that's
like, hold up. You don't got that person number?
You got the IG, right?
You got the IG. Nigga don't even know nigga real name. Yo, that timeline. No, I got a real name.
Yeah. Somebody said
I
never met a female that wanted to spoil your man. Then you didn't meet a woman. You met a girl.
Yeah, that's false.
Yeah, you met a girl. You never met a woman.
Yeah, I ain't going front. My wifey definitely takes care of me
for my birthday.
I ain't going front. Wifey definitely takes care of me, bro.
Yeah.
Wifey definitely takes care of me.
A lot of the time too, like I ain't start dating my lady or because she had a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have no idea necessarily what she was doing in a sense. Like, you you in this type of profession.
Yeah.
But when I'll be real though. When we first started dating, I was a little bit hesitant of sharing what I did. You feel me? Because in Atlanta, it's flex world. Flex
yeah.
Everybody's PPP. Everybody got this. Everybody doing this. Everybody did. And not like I was ever insecure about what I did. It's just that I just know the mentality of certain people. You know what I'm saying? So when we first started dating, not like I was hiding what I did. I just kept it separate. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, I'm going to work. And she knew where I was going, but I never really put into that world until she started, coming while I'm working. She's at the bar drinking or, having some food, or she might be sitting at my table, or she might bring her homegirls through. Yeah. And then she started to understand. Like, this nigga really takes this shit serious. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like I had this idea of being in the service industry because I've been cruising since I was like 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? And it's no flex. Like, it's just my mom, Caribbean people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going. So I took it's facts. I took a liking to the service industry at that young age when I was like, oh shit, they got respect. You know what I mean? So when she started to come in my job and see like this nigga take this shit serious, like, you know what I mean? My clothes dry clean. You know what I'm saying? My shit is, you know what I mean? I got a nice timepiece on my watch. I mean, on my wrist. You know what I mean? I'm getting my haircuts every week. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get my manicures. You know what I mean? Because I'm handing people's food. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning the business. I'm learning how to pour wine. I'm learning how to feature wine. I'm learning
you learn how to pour wine.
I pop a shit, you know how to pair some scallops with some Pinot Grigio or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Or you got a red meat. You gonna say, yo, let's get some Pinot Grigio.
I see what Hans did.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what he did. He said, look, I ain't gonna impress you with the bank account. Nah. But I bet you I know what some motherfucking Pinot Grigio is.
Yeah, like, compatibility. Give
So when she figured it out, I'm not saying she figured it out, but she got to understand, like, yo, this nigga enjoys this shit. You know what I mean? Because Max, coming from Staten Island, we grew up on hustlers, get money niggas. You know what I'm saying? And very few people that I took a liking to was doing something like a job. You know what I'm saying? I took a liking to the get money niggas. You know what I mean? Coming through. You know what I mean? So I'd never, moving to Atlanta, I was like, yo, if niggas back home knew I was fucking serving tables, they might laugh. You know what I'm saying? But
that's not, I know what you mean. I get what you're saying.
That's not what we do coming from where we come from. But in Atlanta, the service industry runs Atlanta. It fuels the economy.
Yeah.
So the strippers and the bartenders go hand in hand in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen that recently in New York because the bartenders took over the strippers in New York.
Yep.
So when you going, you know, you got Bernice, you got all these bottle girls that made a career, made a livelihood because they were bartenders. You know what I'm saying? And in Atlanta, there's niggas that operate like these women. That have my brother, he's a bartender, and he not saying he, you know, he's not like me as far as like out and more expressive, but he made a name for himself by professionalism. You know what I mean? Taking his time. Like the nigga got a leather apron that he raised. Yeah. he calls himself the butcher. You know what I'm saying? Because when he putting these drinks out, he's butchering this shit.
Like, he's serious.
He's serious. And not to put business out there, but in the service industry in Atlanta, you can make over $100,000.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yo, bro, that's what they do. They eat and they go to the club every day.
Yeah.
Not to talk in my world, but I just wanted to talk that because we was talking this about our women.
No, it's true. Hunter Scott said, but you don't know the person's situation. What if he does have money, but don't want to spend it on vacation? Then what? But that's my thing, Hunter.
Yeah, you gotta spend it on vacation.
Then we not we not being compatible because
y'all not on the same. Y'all not on the same frequency.
Yeah, we not tucking no vacation paper.
Yeah.
Nah, you want to go on vacation.
We going to Aruba, nigga.
Yeah, going to Aruba.
See,
with
Timeline was just out and about. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Nigga went viral doing
the
I want y'all to know before we wrap up this podcast that Timeline is getting $500 for being late to this
$500 fine?
Send it to the cash app. Send it to the cash app.
Send it to the cash app. And Timeline is so Hollywood. He came late to the Spliff Star one too, didn't he?
Yeah. No, I was.
You want an hour and 10 if we want to you know, get some other topics out the way. You know what I mean?
Because we gonna wrap this up. I think.
I want to ask one more question. I want to ask her something because I want to know. So, speaking from a female, is money a plus? Like say the man is everything, right? But and then you find out he got money. Is that the plus?
Yeah.
Is that the icing on the cake, or it don't matter?
I think money should matter. My fault.
Matters.
You was
I want to know from a female, because I know for a dude, like my lady is everything, but seeing her drive and how she handle business and do all that, that's icing on the cake for me.
Facts.
Yeah, it is icing on the cake because it just lets me know that you took the time to get everything in order, right? So like with your lady, she is everything to you. She's amazing. She's wonderful to you. And then the icing on the cake is that she's motivated. She's ambitious. She's determined. Same thing with you, Haas. Same thing with you, Corey. It's the icing on the cake because now you know that although you could be the provider and the protector, they're self-sufficient. And that's a turn on because if anything should happen, God forbid, where you three men can't hold it down, it helps you sleep at night knowing that your lady could hold it down.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to, but if she needed to, she can. And that's a turn on because now you know y'all 100. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. We talk about this 50-50. That's not a smart mentality. When you 50-50, that means you only 100. So you only one person. But if you at 100% and I'm at 100%, now we got a surplus. We at 200.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Let me get one of those.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That was a jewel. That was a jewel.
Hey, yo, we're going to wrap this up. Yo, our next podcast will be live. We're going to be doing a live podcast. We got a super special guest, and we might have two special guests. It's going to be a live podcast on Staten Island. The first time the beloved podcast members are in the building. And it's going to get crazy. We're going to have a meeting after this, and Big Crystal might be our new co-host. He might take some niggas' spots on this. So it's gonna be dope though. Like, so I think we're doing it on June 26th, right, Hop?
The first one we're gonna try to do June 26th.
June 26th, we're gonna have our first live one.
Okay.
And then in August, we got another live one at a dope restaurant that's sponsoring the show. So we making moves out here, man. I think this episode was dope. I can't wait to chop this up and hear the Graham go crazy for this.
Before you ride out, send me those. You got the graduates? That list of the graduates?
Nah, we gonna post it on the page.
All right, we're gonna post it on the page. But we had a 2021 graduate list, and shout out to all the graduates out there, though. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing because y'all.
Absolutely.
Y'all
this is a weird year.
y'all the future of what we have in every aspect of it. You know what I mean? Whether y'all gonna get into corporate, y'all gonna get into entrepreneurial goals, or you know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all.
And shouts to us for being on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. We killing
Shout
it right
out.
now.
Shout out.
We showing a lot of love.
Beloved.
I love
We
it.
showing a lot of love. We not worried about the love being reciprocated, because that's what we about. We can let y'all talk and all that. We gonna keep bringing
We
y'all
all
dope
the love.
episodes. We gonna keep bringing y'all dope episodes. I think this
Brice.
episode was pretty dope today. I can't wait to chop this up and hear everybody's thing.
Hell yeah.
So everybody give y'all last
And shout
thought.
out to you guys who continue to be strong kings, who support your strong queens, continue to do well by them, and know that everything you do is just breaking the things that we didn't see growing up. Like, we all from Staten Island, so we know what we saw growing up. And as y'all do what y'all need to do, you're changing the game and changing the narrative of what it looked like coming from Staten Island, what it looks like being a black man and supporting their queens. So shout out to y'all three too.
Exactly. Natara said higher.
Yeah, the target higher.
We in the building now.
Let's ride out. What you gotta say, Tom Haas? What you gotta say?
Yo, great episode, Crystal. Appreciate the energy. Timeline, always appreciate your energy. You know what I mean? What you bring to the podcast, what you do on your own. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. We all outside working this thing that we want to do, and the more support we got from the viewers and everybody that rocks with us, definitely on Staten Island and surrounding areas. You know what I mean? Keep the support, because it's only going to fuel us and it's only going to continue us. And the bigger we grow, because we're growing, we're going to do it. I'm telling you. The bigger we grow,
is messing with us too.
Exactly. The bigger we grow,
is messing with us.
We're gonna have opportunities to hire people to keep the money flowing, to keep opportunities in our communities and shit like that. Because this podcast world is new to our urban communities and minorities. You know what I'm saying? So it's big payout in this. You know what I mean? And not saying we doing it for the bread, no. Because you know what I mean, but we doing it because we love to do this shit. So we love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tom, I don't know what you gotta say.
I just wanted to point out, Crystal. We need females like that. We need y'all, because I know my lady, I know House lady, I know Flea lady, and those type of females don't get to like speak these type of things a lot. Like, so I'm glad that we had you here and you was able to put certain things in perspective for some females, because I'm telling you right now, these women are very lost. They are running astray. They don't understand. And I feel like once a woman understands how important they are to a home and to the structure, then we'll be in a better place. I don't think women understand what they bring to the table. Like, I don't think they get it. Like, 100%. I'm not nothing without that woman in the crib helping me. I'm nothing. But I don't think women get it. Like, I don't think they understand. Like, yo, it's nothing without you.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Well, in defense of women, you also have to understand that before your woman met you, before Corey's woman met him, before Haas woman, we had to go through a lot of bozos. We had to go through a lot of bozos. So when you kind of lose hope, when you go through the bozos and you get jaded, and then you get to a point where you like, you know what, screw anybody else. So when you do meet a Bright, a Timeline, a Haas, a Flea, you don't really know how to accept that, because it's like, well, I done been through 4 other bozos, so what you're not about to do, and that's when you get that attitude. But that's why I say it's the king's job. It's your job to break that down for us. Because it may be wrong on us to be that way, but you, as the man, as the lead, you talk about submission. That's why I say, like, Jedi mind tricks. It's your job, if you really interested in this female, to work with her, because you got to also understand where we coming from. It's war out here sometimes.
Ooh, yeah. Talk that.
That's a fact. I like that.
Timeline went out real quick.
Yo, Beloved Talk podcast, man. It's a dope episode. Hasito, take us out, Beloved.
Beloved. Let's get it. We out.
Alongside with my 2 co-hosts, Hasi Haas and Isaiah Z Station Wilkinson.
Yo, you got to do the song over, nigga.
Beloved.
You gotta add timeline to it.
Yeah, take,
You gotta
take
do it
Isaiah
over.
out.
You gotta drop some balls on it.
And Isaiah
You gotta do that over.
Yeah.
development, financial literacy, and community action told through the perspectives of today's premier athletes, musicians, and actors, and anybody that has.
Let me talk to you.
Beloved.
I got him playing well.
Let me talk to you.
Beloved Talk Podcast.
Beloved, let me talk to you.
Beloved.
Let me talk to you. Beloved, let me talk to you.
Beloved Talk Podcast.
Beloved, let me talk to you.
Beloved.
We out.
Beloved.
We out, y'all. Y'all be good.
Yeah, y'all.
Chat. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Everybody that comment and all that good stuff. We out.
Yeah.